Joining us right now is the former White House Communications Director, Skybridge Capital founder, Anthony Scaramucci. This is really it's over the top what's taking place here.
Well, I mean, they got to fix those awnings too, Maria. You left that out. But listen, I don't like it, to be honest. I don't like it on either side because what happens is the escalation is moving the dialogue lower. The president's doing a great job in the economy. He's obviously working on a deal with the North Koreans, which looks like it's going directionally in the right way. He's got a big trade situation going on, which I predict will work out well. And if you look at the economic dashboard, and people here at this desk can tell you this, that the economy is actually doing quite well, better than people had expected. Yeah. So why take all of the wind out of that story and out of that optimism and talk about this stuff?
But
I would get out of this as fast as I could.
They don't, because they don't like Donald Trump and they want to take him down. And it's not just the red hen, Dagan. Let's not forget what you spoke about a lot yesterday. Congresswoman Maxine Waters. She's getting pushback this morning on her call to confront members of the Trump cabinet, even from Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer. Here's what he said.
I strongly disagree with those who advocate harassing folks if they don't agree with you. No one should call for the harassment of political opponents. That's not right. That's not American.
Sarah Sanders also speaking out on this yesterday at the press conference. How do we tone down this rhetoric, get people to talk to one another? I mean, this is getting out of control.
It's already been out of control. Again, to hear that kind of rhetoric, Anthony, out of Maxine Waters, after Steve Scalise was shot on a baseball field in front of other Republican members of Congress and was horribly wounded by a Bernie Sanders supporter. We already know that we've already seen the level of violence that this will reach. And for them to think that this is somehow a joke and make it purely about politics, it's appalling.
But you're not surprised by Maxine Waters, though, right? Because she's had 25 years of doing this.
No, I am surprised. That's unacceptable, even for her. You don't go out and inspire people to go attack Trump supporters. And she calls herself a congresswoman.
That's been in her playbook for about 25 years, though. So listen, again, I don't like it. I think it's a shame that she's doing it. But here's the biggest problem that I have with the whole story. You're going to separate us into like Republican and Democratic restaurants now. You're going to separate us into Republican and Democratic television channels. I mean, it's just so silly.
Well, David Axelrod tweeted that over the weekend.
A lot in common. We should just try to knock it off. That's
David Axelrod, who worked in the Obama administration, I'm sure you know him as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's been to our conference.
David tweeted and said, "Don't do this.
I saw it.
You need to serve everybody because ultimately, don't give Trump what he wants. That he wants to divide the country into blue plates and red plates." I disagree with that, but he's cautioning people about the hatred.
I think both sides is doing that. I think it's the identity politics and the politics of division. They're working both sides now in a way against the middle, and I think ultimately it's going to have a backlash on both sides.
Let me ask you. We got to switch gears and ask you about trade. Mm-hmm. You almost sold your company to China.
I tried to, but
you tried to.
We were blocked for national security reasons.
Yeah, right. But not just any company, Maria. Yes. HNA, which got enmeshed in a corruption scandal with the Chinese leadership.
Yeah, but let's stop it. Let's talk about that for a second. Okay, so HNA had negative stories written about them while we were doing the deal, and then lo and behold, our deal is no longer being done, and lo and behold, all the stories about HNA stopped. So,
wow.
I mean,
you don't think HNA is enmeshed with the Communist Party leadership?
I think that HNA and just about every other company there that got started in the early 90s had some level of enmeshment. Do you think that China Global Marine that just bought Genworth, that just got the approval on a $2.7 billion company, which was 10 times the size of Skybridge. They had some level of enmeshment.
What do you say when you see what's going on here in terms of the Chinese stealing IP, forcing the transfer of technology, and this administration trying to stop it?
So I like what the administration's doing, but they've got to even up the strike zone because what's going to happen here is you want merger activity, you want global trade. And so you can't use CFIUS as a political weapon. You have to look at the statute of CFIUS and say, hey, these are what the rules are. Let's follow the rules. You can't have an uneven strike zone. I don't think that that's fair.
It's a difficult situation. But strengthening CFIUS is one aspect of protecting against China. What else could we do?
I don't have a problem strengthening CFIUS, but one thing the president's 1,000% right on is you can only buy, up until his last summit meeting, 49% of a company in China. Now you can buy 51% of a company.
In 5 years.
In 5 years.
Not right away.
In 5 years. If you look at the list of things that the Chinese are allowed to do here in the United States, and you look at the restrictions that American companies have in China, you could argue long ago that was necessary to protect them as they were emerging as an economy.
Right.
They're the second largest economy in the world. They'll be the largest economy by 2035, very likely at the current growth rates. So they don't need those sort of privileges and those barriers anymore. I think the president's 100% right about that.
Anthony, how do we get our European partners on board when we're punishing them with tariffs and making it more difficult for them politically to cooperate with us?
Okay, because I have to come prepared now that Mary's here.
Yeah, because I got to ask you about this premium point
so I
situation.
actually looked through, we'll go there, but I've actually looked through each element. Go to dairy, sciences, technology, motorcycles, cars. The stuff is uneven, Mayor. Just take a look at it, okay? As an example, Harley-Davidson, a Model 883 sells for $9,000 here.
Sure.
In Germany, it's a $20,000 situation. A Mustang.
Well, Dagan
Ford
just said it's
Mustang.
going to be $2,200 more now with the tariff.
Retaliatory tariff raise.
It's going to be more expensive.
Okay, but hold on a second. It's already unfair because they're shipping BMW motorcycles here at a 2.5% tariff. We're shipping Harleys there at a 14.
Anthony,
Now they're going to go to 17. Now they're going to 17.
Real quick, go ahead.
But
I don't think
the president's
anybody,
right about this.
The president's absolutely right about the problem. I think that the question is, how do we deal with a country that is manipulating the global trading system, which is cheating, which is stealing? The president has opted to punish American consumers and companies through tariffs. What about taking a more comprehensive strategy?
Like
I mean,
what?
why use the blunt instrument? Why not get our allies around us? This is what I don't understand.
Well, because our allies are actually against us as it relates to the trade, because they've had 75 years of this uneven trading system.
I don't think that's right.
The Europeans have real complaints about China, as we do. They would be united on that, and that would set a precedent, working with them and getting a real change publicly.
Okay, but
and there are numerous Chinese companies we can go after, numerous Chinese executives.
So do it that way. Go specific companies. Specific is what you think. Reuters is reporting on you right now. Reuters is reporting that your company is suing Premium Point Investments over $80 million in losses. What can you tell us?
So these are tough things to comment on, these lawsuits, but obviously these guys, in our opinion, mismarked their positions. They didn't just do it to us. We were an investor of theirs. They did it to many different people. And so we have to do it because of, we're fiduciaries for our clients.
Anthony, thanks for joining us.
Okay,
Anthony
great to be here.
Scaramucci.